CM Punk apologized to Saudi Arabia for insinuating that there were there was blood money about. Um, what had happened was obviously back in the day, CM Punk had tweeted to the Miz, "Go suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi Arabia," obviously referring to the Saudi Arabian government's tendency
Yep.
to bomb innocent children, starve innocent children, and also chop journalists up into pieces and get rid of the bodies. And, well, apparently Phil Brooks has done some thinking, and he apologized for those comments. And look, as someone who at least like feels like he has a little stake in the game, I'm kind of like, man, it is one thing if those comments were genuinely targeted towards the Saudi people, which they were not. Like, let's be clear, they were
No.
not.
Nope.
They were targeted to the Miz, and it was also an indirect shot to the government's brutal policies. And I want to get your thoughts on this, but it's one thing if he was like calling out Saudi people, which he was not, and he apologized. But he basically did an apology to the Saudi Arabian government for saying that they that there's blood. It's just a stupid thing. Like, it's one thing if you're CM Punk to go to and do this show because everyone else is doing it. Like, that's fine. Like, you're gonna get a little crap for it. You're gonna get called out, but people will forget about it. But bro, when you are being like when we talk about sports washing and people like like kind of and these shows being like propaganda shows, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's no better
Right.
example than this stuff. CM Punk apologizing and then Triple H coming out, being like, "I'm just so proud of him. He just got so much moral clarity." I'm like, moral clarity? You are, bro. Do you know where you are? Do you know who you're doing business with? Moral clarity. Like, you're doing business with them. There's a time and a place to talk about like that whole thing, right? Like, as far as the controversies. But bro, when you're bringing that in, you're asking for trouble. And I'm just saying, it it is CM Punk just like a week or two before that went to a No Kings protest and then turned around and like basically does the most propaganda he can do for the government of Saudi Arabia, man. That shit's cooked, man. Shit's cooked.
Yeah. It, it's like, okay, it'd be one thing if he legitimately like called out the Saudi Arabian government, and which he did not. Like you said, it was not directly toward them. It was a comment to the Miz. It'd be one thing. You'd be like, oh, you know what? Good on him. You know what? You apologize. Good on him. That was just another form of ass kissing at its finest, and
It
there was no
was.
need for it. And there was no need for it. Like, dude, I swear, Phil Brooks is. I like him. There are times when I was like, okay, I do remember I used to have love for CM Punk. I used to have the old Fist T-shirt back in the day. Um, but sometimes I'm like, dude, you're a fucking sellout. Like, what are you doing? Like, that was no point for that. And like you said, it was propaganda garbage, in my opinion.
It was. It was jarring, bro. Like, I'm like watching. Whatever, man. Like I
This is
just.
why I don't watch. I don't watch
Yeah,
Saudi movies.
exactly.
I don't watch it all.
No, exactly. That's why, like, I mean, I got like a lot of reasons why I don't watch those shows because like I can't get past like I like, you know what it is. It really is like I genuinely can't get past the fact that like this is all a propaganda show and like there's no other like spin to it. Um, and this is like one I'm proud to say I missed, man, because I would have been infuriated if I was watching this show. Apparently, it like just knowing the background and knowing what would happen. Like, I would have been, I would not be a happy camper. But
I don't watch them at all ever. So
yeah, gonna have to figure out the Royal Rumble next year. Well, actually, this might be
yeah.
a great time to talk about this.